Alright, Schlockmeister fans, from this Killer Creatures double feature, we're going to watch something called Lady Frankenstein. Let's check it out. Following the typical Frankenstein story, we have Frankenstein and his partner Marshall paying some grave robbers for some bodies. Here we meet Tanya Frankenstein, Frankenstein's daughter. She just got out of medical school.
That's the way the licensed surgeons behave.
They put down. Since I was a youngster, I was always interested in your experiments. Each summer when I was here, I would speak into your laboratory.
Here's a victim about to get hanged. I guess he's a criminal. That's where these guys are getting their body parts from.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't.
I was hoping you wouldn't do this.
So this is why you no longer use the animals. Human transplants. But you are going to put more heart and brains into that creature.
Tanya, no more questions.
But
I don't want you to get involved.
They got a problem.
It must be repaired. There isn't time. We must make the time. You cannot use a damaged brain. To what extent is it damaged, ma'am? It's mine. And if it isn't?
Anyway, they tried it with the lightning and everything, and the experiment failed.
Take a long rest.
Or did it? Look at that hand move.
I'm afraid not. No use trying to make me feel better.
And sure shit, that creature wakes up. So our creature wakes up, it's alive and well. First thing it does is hug its creator. And by hug, I mean kill and squish.
no. Not yet.
Tanya, I must.
Do you want to disgrace my father?
Your father's dead and you're worried about his name?
The creature now roams the countryside. The couple is making love and he kills the woman. He kills this guy too.
I cannot commit myself
Tanya has other
until
ideas.
I know what you consider the solution.
Another creature.
Tanya, it took your father and me 3 years to construct the first one.
Mine will take less than 3 weeks.
You'll be creating another monster?
Not a monster. An executioner. Our creature will kill my father's murderer.
No, it's impossible. Peddle your money elsewhere.
Tanya finds the same grave robbers.
I think Captain Harris would find my father's diary very enlightening.
My selling corpses wouldn't surprise anyone, but your father buying them now, that would give everybody plenty to talk about.
How about giving Charles a new body?
Physically, he's perfect. His body's strong and beautiful. Be honest, wouldn't you like to have such a body?
What does that have to do with me?
Everything, because you love me. I know you do. But you've never done anything about it.
So there's this dim-witted helper named Thomas who hangs around the castle doing odd jobs, and she wants to kill him, put Charles's brain in Thomas's younger body, and then they can be a couple. The creature's still roaming the countryside, and he comes across the original grave robbers that plucked him out of the ground before. He killed the first one, now he killed the second one, and kills the guy's wife for good measure. And another kill. Meanwhile, Tanya
Better, isn't it?
puts her plan into action, starting the seduction of Thomas.
Sit down.
She's gonna lay him down and mount him. And Charles, watching in the wings, smothers him.
To become He will live again, but with the fame he was meant to have.
You've got to make the means justify.
So they start their operation plans.
What if I fail? Charles,
Then you fail. I'd rather give my life to you than to the hangman.
So the operation's a go. Meanwhile, can't forget the other monster who's in town, killing people. By this time, the other townspeople are around with their pitchforks and torches, and they're chasing the creature.
when I remove the stitches and your hair grows back, no one will see the difference. In the meantime, this wig will do perfectly.
So they put a wig on Thomas's body, which now has Charles's brain.
Put your hands like this.
Cop comes by to question them.
Lies can't keep you alive, Doctor, but I can.
Your concern is a great comfort to me. Good night, Captain.
I don't know what you've done with Thomas, but I'll find out.
You don't have to kill him. He thinks he just killed you. It's finished. We can control it. It doesn't have to kill again. We can show the world that my father didn't fail. That he wasn't insane. Think of us, Charles. The power. The faith.
No, I must kill it.
Anyway, the two of them get into a big fight. And then she stabs the old creature. And then Thomas / Charles hits him in the head with whatever tool that was. And that kills it. Okay, the townspeople have started the castle on fire. Meanwhile, Charles / Thomas and Tanya decided to make love by the fireplace for whatever reason, and then he chokes her to death. End film. Alright, let's talk about this movie, Lady Frankenstein, on the bottom here. I actually have this on 3 different DVD compilations. This is one called the Killer Creatures Double Feature. I think they made 10 of these, and I have all 10. I've watched very few of them, though. But anyway, Lady Frankenstein, it starts out, it's an Italian-made film, I believe, starring Joseph Cotton, who's not Italian, I don't believe, and Rosalba Neri plays the woman. Now, she plays Tanya Frankenstein. Joseph Cotton is Baron von Frankenstein, or is it Baron? I don't know. Anyway, it starts out just basically following the Frankenstein story. Frankenstein and his partner, Mr. Marshall, Charles Marshall, create a monster. It's alive, and it first thing it does, it hugs Mr. Frankenstein and crushes him and kills him, and then he runs off into the countryside. Now, prior to this, Frankenstein's daughter, Tanya, who just finished medical school, I guess, so she's now a doctor of some sort. She's come to his castle, and she kind of knows what he's doing, you know, the grave robbing and stuff, and creating this body, and she's interested in it, but after her father dies, she teams up with this Marshall guy, and she comes up with this new idea to make a new monster. Meanwhile, the monster is going all over the countryside, killing people, finding naked ladies in the woods, and throwing them into the river. That was an interesting scene, by the way, which I couldn't really show you much of it, but he stumbled across this couple that I guess were going to make love, although the guy was dressed. The girl was completely nude. Why was that even thrown in there? I don't know. I don't care. She looked nice. And then he went over there. The guy took off running. The woman started screaming. Frankenstein grabbed the woman. He didn't really do anything to her. She just kind of collapsed in his arms. And then I guess she was dead, but I don't know. And then she got tossed into the water. I don't know. Anyway, we forget about the monster for a while, literally because the monster is not seen on screen for quite a while. Meanwhile, Charles Marshall is, I don't want to say seduced, but kind of seduced by Tanya. Tanya says, I've known you've loved me all these years, blah, blah, blah. And it's like Marshall and Frankenstein were partners for years, so he probably saw her grow up and stuff. But she's like, you know, I know you love me, you always wanted me, blah, blah, blah. And of course, he admits, yes, it's true. However, because he's allegedly so much older than her, in real life they're only 15 years apart, she says, well, we should put your brain into the body of Thomas, this slow dimwit who works around the castle doing odd jobs. Marshall's like, okay, let's do that. So she lures Thomas into the bedroom and seduces him and mounts him and basically starts making love to him. And after a couple of minutes of this, Charles, who's watching in the corner, comes in with a pill and and smothers him. So Thomas is dead. Now they have the body. So, and the weird thing is, she's like, basically, I want you in this younger, hotter body. But Thomas wasn't hot or anything. He was just, I guess, younger. I don't know. Didn't look that much younger, to be honest with you, either. Anyway, so they pull off this experiment. They take his brain out. They put it into Thomas's body. And then she says, I put a wig on you, which obviously there's no wig. It was just the same actor who played Thomas is now Charles. But anyway, by this time the creature comes back. Now her plan was also to have this new creature, the Thomas/Charles creature, kill the old creature, because now that he's a monster, he has super strength for some reason. But Charles's brain is functioning fine within Thomas's body, so he's talking like normal. Then the creature comes, and there's a battle between the two of them. The townspeople were chasing the creature too, so there's pitchforks and torches and things, and the castle's on fire. Meanwhile, Tanya stabs the bad creature, the first creature, and then Thomas/Charles hits him in the head with some sort of crowbar or something, I don't know, and impaled him, and then he died. So the old creature's dead, and then Thomas/Charles and Tanya decide they're going to make love in front of the fireplace while the castle's burning down. I don't know. So they start to do that, and then as they're finishing, I guess, the creature starts to choke Tanya, and that's how our movie ends. Very, very strange ending. I don't get it. Anyway, that is Lady Frankenstein. Strange film. I don't know what quite to make of it. To me, this is just basically Euro trash. There's not a ton of nudity in it, but there's a few nice nude scenes spread out. They had to throw those, and a little bit of gore, and it's just kind of a fun film. Now, I believe Arrow released a nice Blu-ray of this not too long ago, so maybe it's a longer, cleaner version, I don't know, than the public domain version we've seen all over the years. Like I said, I got this on 3 different compilations. This one only ran like an hour and 24 minutes. IMDb says it's an hour and 39, so maybe the Arrow version is longer. I don't know. But anyway, that is Lady Frankenstein. I'll leave a link if you're looking to buy this, although I bet it's probably streaming on YouTube because most public domain movies are, although now that Arrow has it out there, maybe it's not anymore. I don't know. But anyway, check it out. Let me know if you've seen Lady Frankenstein, what you think of it. Is it Euro trash like I said? Leave some comments. Let me know. Bye.